adventure time. Today I'm going to go into a little bit more on plank pose. I'm going to start you off a little bit more beginner so you really get used to what it feels like and then moving from there. So it's kind of like a mini class, and I've added into my sunrise warrior flow. So after you do that flow, only do this when you're warm. This will just help you kind of flow and feel the plank pose a little bit more. Because it's a pose people like to hang out, and we want to get you into that pose more. So let's begin. So after you've done your sunrise warrior flow, let's just find yourself back in the mat. So child's pose, bring your knees wide, and just spread your arms in front of you and let your breath rest on the mat. So let's just take a few breaths here. Let's come back into that core belly breath. So the inhale, soften the belly, and then as you exhale, hug and lift, squeeze pelvic floor muscles inward and upward. And continue using this breath. You're in child's pose, relaxing, totally releasing your head to the mat, and just being very still and calm here. So use that breath a couple more times. The inhale creates space, and the exhale you hug and lift. 2 more breaths, just like this. I want you to hear your breath. So make it audible to yourself. 1 more breath here in your child's pose. And then on your next exhale breath, we're going to come back onto your fingertips. Make gecko asana fingers, so like Spider-Man hands or gecko hands, like gecko commercial. Press them down on the mat so they're white, so you actually see your fingertips. And then press them down, so you rely more on your fingertips and less on the cue of your hand. Take another breath here. And then as you exhale, tuck your toes and press back to your downward facing dog with those super strong hands. Now again, remember to do the sunrise warrior flow before this. Warm up before you do this. So take a couple of deep breaths here, coming to that core belly breath, the bonfire breath. Walking out one leg, walking out the other leg, getting a little bit of movement here. Bend your knees deeply and lift your heels. Spread out through the sit bones. Draw up through the inner arches of your feet, the shin bones, and up through the hip sides. And as you take a deep breath here, inhale, and then exhale, roll forward to your plank pose. Now here, we're going to take it down a notch, get you really set up. So let's gently set your knees on the mat. Your feet can be like this, so you can have tops of your feet on the mat, or tuck your toes. I personally like tucking your toes. So here, in your modified plank pose, let's take a deep breath here. Remember to lift the core. And on your exhale breath, gently lower just a couple inches. Inhale, press back up. Then exhale, lower down. Now here, let's hold. And remember to keep your shoulders lifted. And you want to keep your core in and up. So use that belly bonfire breath and keep lifted here. So draw the low belly in, the sacrum in, so it's kind of like a toothpaste. So you're holding here in your plank pose. Take another deep breath. And then as you exhale, tuck your toes and press back to your downward facing dog. Now bend your knees deeply. Lift the heels. Draw up through the shin bones, out through the inner thighs, out through the sitting bones. And then exhale, roll forward to your plank pose. And come back down to your knees. We'll do this 1 more time. So remember, the navel is lifted. Draw the low belly in and up. Draw the back of your sacrum in and up. So you stay really strong and weight here. Take another deep breath. Lower a couple inches and hold. Now remember, keep the navel lifting. Stay really firm and active here. Press into your hands. Be really strong. Take another deep breath. And then as you exhale, lift with the belly and press back to your downward facing dog. Now we're going to do this 1 more time, but we're going to amp it up a little bit. So take a deep breath here. Bend your knees deeply. Spread out the sit bones. Then exhale, roll forward, lifting through the hips, rolling, drawing the front sacrum, the back sacrum, in and up, and lengthen out to your plank pose. Take a breath here, then exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. pose, just wave side to side. And be here for as long as you need to. And then whenever you're ready, remember to come down to a little resting pose. Knees side to side for your supine twist. And hold each side for as long as you need to. Let yourself relax and cool down. Maybe come into a little child's pose. Drawing the feet into the hands and hands into the feet. Draw the hips down. And rock side to side. And be here as long as you need. Then when you're ready, draw your knees into your chest. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale,